The old St. Jude's Hospital had been shuttered for 50 years, a skeleton of brick and broken glass looming on the edge of town. Locals whispered stories of strange lights and phantom cries, but for Liam, Chloe, and Ben, it was just the ultimate dare. Armed with flashlights and a misplaced sense of courage, they slipped through a gap in the rusted fence one moonless night. Inside, the air was thick with the smell of dust and decay. Their flashlight beams danced across overturned gurneys and peeling paint. A cold draft snaked through the long, silent hallway, making the hairs on their arms stand up. That's when they heard a faint, rhythmic beeping, like a distant heart monitor. They followed the sound, their curiosity overpowering their fear. It led them to the old surgical wing. The beeping grew louder, echoing from a room at the end of the corridor. The door was slightly ajar. Ben pushed it open, revealing a pristine, modern operating theater, completely out of place in the surrounding ruin. A single, illuminated heart monitor pulsed steadily on a stand. As they started frozen, the beeping flatlined into a piercing, continuous tone. The door slammed shut behind them, plunging them into absolute darkness. Panic erupted. Their flashlights wouldn't turn on. Fumbling blindly, they felt their way along the walls, but the door was gone. There was only smooth, cold tile in every direction. Whispers slithered through the air, coiling around them, speaking their deepest fears. Chloe screamed when something cold and damp brushed against her neck. Liam felt a sharp prick in his arm, like a needle. Then, a dim greenish light flickered on from above, revealing they were no longer in the operating room. They were in a long, narrow ward, lined with empty beds. But the beds weren't empty. In each one lay a figure, pale and still, their faces eerily familiar. With dawning horror, they realized they were looking at themselves. As they stared at their own lifeless bodies, the figures in the bed slowly opened their eyes, and a single, unified whisper filled the room. Welcome to St. Jude's. Check-in is easy. Check-out is never. The green light faded, and the true darkness began. Thanks for watching. If you love a good scare, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you do won't miss our next descent into darkness. See you next time.